to everybody in the whole world.
But how's he suddenly got the power to do this now?
Must have been the proximity. He'd a vampire and werewolf squabbling under his nose. It must have been enough to give him a foothold.
Wait, was this caused by that bloody Employee of the Month competition? I knew it. Those things always lead to shit like this.
Clearly, Mr. Rook did all he could to exacerbate the situation, too. In fact, my God, speak of the devil.
Let me get this straight.
Mass hysteria, suicides, resurrecting the Antichrist, and all to safeguard your pension.
You can't be allowed to simply run free. You need regulation. Society needs men like me to protect them.
Yeah, and how's that working out for you?
And how's that working out for you?
It was the greater good. Don't you understand? A handful of deaths to stop 10,000.
Tom, say I refer you to my earlier statement and then gesture around.
I refer you... What?
Have you any idea of the horror you've unleashed?
I do. He came to see me.
What Hatch did? What did he want?
The emergency broadcast codes. In the event of a national emergency, the government can seize control of all television and radio broadcasts. My department has them in case one of your tribes ever attempts a coup.
What is it? What's wrong?
What was it you said? He can't whisper to the whole world? I think he just found a way.
Witnesses say that chaos began earlier this morning when the first spate of suicides occurred. The deaths swept across the Welsh capital and its surrounding areas, causing disruption to all parts of the community. Police are investigating the situation but have declined to comment at this time. It's thought that the death toll began on Barry Island in the Vale of Glamorgan, but that fatalities were soon reported in Cardiff city centre.
Get in.
Scenes of devastation have caused hysterics and confusion.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm sorry to interrupt your evening's viewing, but we need to talk. I have something to tell you. But first, there's a couple of things I'd like to get off my chest. You see, ever since you crawled out from the primordial soup and flopped onto the beach, I thought I was the one holding you back, distracting you with shiny stuff and gunpowder. And then I was put on the reserves bench, shall we say. And I thought, oh, well, that's that. Without me whispering in their ears, they'll build utopia. Well, dearie me, I got that wrong. He made you so he could retire. Did you know that? You were meant to be the pinnacle of evolution, a creature so sophisticated and powerful you wouldn't need him. And he could go back to his gardening and his word search puzzles. But what do? You elect leaders that despise you and rob you of your freedom and dignity. You pollute and devour your Eden. You know beauty to be false, but you prostrate yourselves before it. You think to be a Philistine is honest. To be educated is cunning. You find the lowest common denominator, and then you dig deeper. I was supposed to be the lesson. I was the warning. I was the villain. And you all became my tribute act. There is nothing I can do. Nothing in all the palaces of the imagination worse than what you do to each other. You dragged the world to the brink of the abyss. Well done. And now I'm just going to give it that final nudge.
Hal, don't. You're still human.
We're going to take a little break, but join us when we come back for that very special message. 100 years trapped in this broken body. 100 years of aching bones and skin like dust and getting up 5 times in the night to pee. And you know what kept me going? Knowing I'd see you again and pull out your heart. And then one day you stroll into the hotel with a werewolf. Talk about a get-out-of-jail card. All I needed to do was pour a little pestilence into your ears, and here we are.
We're united now. You can't use the power of us fighting anymore.
United? Really? Because I'm getting resentment, fury, hints of heartbreak.
Doesn't matter. We won't let you win.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, hello. You found your way back, then?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to miss a bullshit supervillain speech from one of the cast of Cocoon. Why are you here? What are you gonna do?
Well, I'll talk you through it, but I'm on a bit of a tight schedule. I'm going to carve the world into 4 kingdoms. Here, the north will be Kingdom of the Dead. In the east, Russia and Asia, the Kingdom of Disease. In the south, Africa, the Kingdom of Famine. And in the west, the Americas, the Kingdom of War. Can anyone see where this is going? No? Does nobody go to Sunday school anymore? It's basically a 4 horsemen of the apocalypse thing, but I'm doing it on my own. Cutbacks. Crikey, look at the time. Slit the young fella's throat if they try to stop me.
Hatch.
Blood of the wolf. Blood of the vampire. Ring any bells?
Do they know what this means?
We do.
Yeah. What's it mean?
Oh, Hal, didn't you read them the small print? Nobody gets out of this alive. Not even you, dear. The ritual kills all participants. We skip off into oblivion together, hand in hand.
It's true. But we don't care. Do it, chaps.
I'm up for it if you are.
Let's roll.
Drink it.
I can't.
Trust me. Any last requests? Actually, forget it. I don't give a shit.
Oh, dear.
Where are we?
You tell me.
Belarus. The Battle of Orsha. This is where I became a vampire.
What happened?
The army surgeon was a vampire already. He recruited me.
Is that him? I've been watching him for quite a while.
I don't feel, something's wrong.
Well, someone stuck a lance in your tummy. It's bound to make you feel a bit out of sorts.
No, something else. Something's missing.
Oh. I wonder what that... Oh, hang on. Yes, of course. The surgeon hasn't found you yet. You're still human, Hal. So, where's this?
It's my holiday. I'm back on holiday. This is where I was staying with my dad and my brothers. Oh my God, and that's their clothes.
Must be more to it than that. More to it than just a holiday. Or else we wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Tonight's when I die.
You were a tough one. I couldn't take you back to when you became a werewolf because you were just a baby. You wouldn't know what I was talking about. So I'm giving you this.
A home. Where we already live.
You're missing the important bit. And it's right under your nose. Or not. Let me give you a clue. Who isn't here?
Hello, Alex.
No. Someone else.
The wolf. It's gone.
I'm making you an offer. Say no to his nibs over there. Stay human. Live your life.
None of this is real.
How do you know? I'm the bloody devil. How do you know I can't travel through time?
I can't stay here. Without me to stop you, you'll tear everything apart.
About 450 years after you've died of old age.
I can't stay here. I remember everything. 5 centuries of life and progress.
Yes, well, I'd keep quiet about all that if I were you. Start bashing on about hovercrafts and off-peak gym membership. They'll lock you up.
What about Tom and Alex?
I'm talking to them, too. I'm not omnipresent, but I can multitask. Oh, hello. Is he with you?
Is it real?
You're feeling things, aren't you? Temperatures, hunger. Just think what else you could experience. Love, career, sex, babies.
No. No, I have to be dead to stop Mr. Snow and the vampires from taking over the world. And then a few months later, you come along.
Not in this world. This world's as safe as houses.
But my world, where I'm from, what happens to that?
Now, don't be greedy. You get this world, I get that. Oh, and you get him.
Dad!
Is there an Austrian here?
Is it a dream?
A bit of a grey area there. Call it an alternative. Just think. Life without a wolf.
In return?
Nothing. Literally nothing. You do nothing. You just stay here.
What about you?
Well, don't worry about me. I'll be out of the picture. Leave you two in peace. Well, technically 3.
What do you mean?
I've got it. Henri for a boy and Amy for a girl. What do you think?
Leah? My God. Leah. I've missed you.
Do you remember when we first met?
What?
I got off the train from Southampton. I'd never seen so many people. In my pocket, I had a letter saying I had a job on the London Underground. You rushed through the crowd. You shook my hand. And very quietly you said you were part of a welcoming committee for supernatural brethren.
Leah, please.
Why did you want me?
To fight. The dog fight.
Felix Hart, Leonard Price, Albert Perry, Fred Saunders, Johnny White,